is in his best interest to take this down. It's not going well, and this is not the first time he's done this. So let's start with our videos. Let's go ahead and review. No, that's not true. That's not true. I do have some Black American friends. I do. I go to church. I had a good church service today. That's what I'm saying. I don't have issues with the extended Black American community. It's specific individuals and the YNs, right? But it's not everybody. This is why I always say it's not everybody, okay? I don't want to be a radical today. I want to focus on this guy. I need to focus on this guy because I want to cause Auston Holleman so much pain that he's going to regret messing with us.
I know that it was somebody that works here because there was no obstruction to the hinges on the door. Nobody forced the door open. And then the AC was off. I always leave my AC on no matter where I'm staying at because I don't like coming in places when it's hot. It's very hot here in Kuala Lumpur. And the AC was off. So that means that somebody, whoever came in here, cares about the electric bill. Well, I know if I broke into somebody's place, I would give two shits if the water was running. I wouldn't care if the water was running. I wouldn't care if the electricity was on. So who would steal and also care enough to turn off the AC? And what low of an IQ do they have to believe that I'm just going to come back like it's all good and just continue staying here? Who would do that?
So let me add some context to this, okay? So this is a video of Auston Holleman in Malaysia. He cooks up a scheme that his laptop and his phone and watch had been stolen, but he actually gets back some of the other items because people are going to see him using the same equipment in videos. So he does a fundraiser off of the fact that his laptop has been stolen and get his audience to give him $1,000 to buy a 1700 laptop that was quote unquote missing. Okay, but it turns out nothing got stolen. It was all made up. It was all cooked up, and he was able to take money. It got $1,000 raised to buy a new laptop. Now, mind you, this was the same Asian trip where the goal post trip was to return to the United States. Auston was going to return to the US for the first time. But this guy is very paranoid because of some dodgy government loans that he's taken. He's trying his best not to return to the US because now there's a lot more scrutiny on these loans. So he told the audience he's going to return to America, but he never came back to America. He's so scared to return to the US. This is why when you hear him talk about things like CIA and FBI in a lot of his most recent videos, it's due to the fact that he's really, really scared because of the things that he did to be able to raise funds to get outside of the US. This is what really makes him stay overseas long term. Even though it's not going well, he's very, very scared to return to the US.
And this is the perfect time for me to turn into a racist, but I'm not. This was done by somebody from another group. And right now, I really want to be racist and judge everybody in that entire group, but I'm not, because I'm more mature than that, and I know that they don't make that rule of everybody. But this group includes rapists, thieves, illegal immigrants. They often check that box very often. So now I'm being forced, if I want to continue to put out content, for my subscribers, I have to go buy another laptop. I got to go spend $1,000 on some shit. And I got to go back to the States. We all know the States is expensive. It's $1,000 for me to go back there. The money that I'm about to spend on this laptop, I was supposed to be spending on a fucking plane ticket. But instead, I have to rebuy my shit. Of course, like any other person, whenever I seen that, oh shit, my laptop is gone. Because at first I was like, yeah, there's maybe I misplaced it. And I was like, man, there's no way. Then I noticed my watch was gone. And so I turned on Find My iPhone, and I went, and I saw that the laptop was on the other side. I was like, somebody fucking came in my apartment and stole my shit. I can see what, so I went down the stairs. I ran, I'm on the 18th floor. I ran down the stairs all the way down to the first one because the elevator takes 20 minutes to move here. No exaggeration. And I tell the owner says, he says, don't call him, text him. Okay. And when he was down there, I'm like, hey, can you call the police? I said, hey, the laptop is over here. I'm his tenant. Can you ride with me to this side of town? I'm your tenant. This is customer service. Somebody came in your unit and stole my shit. Can you ride with me? He said, no, I can't. What?
He's a horrible human being. Very worthless. I've never seen a kid with no purpose like this guy. This guy is completely lost. And the idea that somebody will pay him $300 to consult with him makes me really, really sad. There should be nothing that should make you spend money for any ideas from Auston Holleman. Auston Holleman should be a student. He should be learning, not teaching. He should be learning, not teaching. So if you are one of those guys that feel the need to spend your money, $300 an hour, okay? 300, these are attorney level fees to talk to this idiot. Send me an email. I'll talk to you for free. You need some work done. And this is sad. There should be no reason you should be talking to this guy for nothing. He's lost. He's got no skill. He claims to have been a barber in the US. Didn't work long enough to build even that skill up. He's funking up the content creation part of his quote-unquote skill. So outside of creating content and long live streams, 8-hour live streams, this guy hasn't built any skill. He's got nothing to offer the world. Nothing. And on top of that, he's just a narcissist, man. These women can't even stick around him. So what is the point in listening to idiots like this? I don't get it, man. What he's trying to do is telling them that he got robbed or somebody came into his Airbnb and stole some stuff out of his apartment. He lost his laptop and his fake Rolex watch. But because the Rolex is fake and it's just regular Rolex that is fake, $80 Rolex, he doesn't care for that much. But he wants his audience to help him. Instead of $1,700, he wants the audience to help him with $1,000 so that he can buy a new laptop instead of buying a ticket to the US, because he only has $1,000 to buy a ticket to the US. And if he comes to the US, he won't be able to afford a new laptop to do YouTube.
Why did this shit happen? Again, God put the Chinese baby in my life to teach me how to be responsible with alcohol and sex. But what am I supposed to learn from this? Something that was basically unavoidable. That means that probably wasn't the first time that they came in here. They probably been coming in there and just called my shit out one day. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys want to help me out, because I have to.
There you go. You see, after all this, it ends with, if you guys want to help me out. Okay. So it's very simple. Cook up a story, make it believable, even though he was very inconsistent with it. He was trying to do it on the fly. Subscripted, goes on a rant, spins around it a little bit, then slows down the tone, and then ends with, if you guys want to help me. This is all a tactic of these guys that scam. Like, okay, now, after all of this, I lost my laptop. And this is a horrible place. And if you really want to help me get that laptop. Let's keep going.
Literally spent another $1,000 on a plane ticket back to the United States. I gotta go back. Like, this shit happened at the wrong moment, but it's not gonna stop me. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys want to help me out, because I have to literally spend another $1,000 on a plane ticket back to the United States. I gotta go back. Like, this.
Who cares? It's your responsibility. If I want to go back to the United States, that's my responsibility. It's not the responsibility of your audience. Your audience is there for your audience to help you out like you guys do. They just watch the videos, they share the videos, they like the videos. And if you're a player in this game where your goal is not to take advantage of people, those things should be very much appreciated. The guys that share hype videos, click videos, share amongst your WhatsApp groups and get more views on it. We get paid per every 1,000 views, $6, $7 per every 1,000 views you get on these videos. That is good enough. Your audience have done and your supporters have done what they are supposed to do. But when you cook up all these stories to make it look like it's their responsibility to figure out how you can get back home to the States. And after this thing, he never returned to the States. Even though he raised the money, he still didn't come back to the US. He came up with a new excuse to return to Nairobi, Kenya.
This shit happened at the wrong moment, but it's not gonna stop me. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys want to help me out, because I have to literally spend another $1,000 on a plane ticket back to the United States. I gotta go back. Like, this shit happened at the wrong moment, but it's not gonna stop me. I'm still gonna post my shit. I'm about to turn into a racist real soon. But yeah, if you guys want to help, you can hit the Cash App at $ Auston Holleman. Everything would be appreciated. Because this is a huge setback for me.
They said, hey, we have your watch, your camera, and your laptop. He's in custody. But they're still looking for my fucking gold Rolex. That's the most important watch out of the two. I can survive without the silver one. The gold one I fucking need. But maybe God trying to tell me something. Maybe God trying to tell me, hey, that Rolex, that fake one, look too real. Somebody might pull a pistol out on you. But here's what I like to say. Shout out to the Malaysian police force. Somebody stole my stuff. And 15 hours later, they had him in jail. Yeah, no, I'm not really tripping off the Rolex. Like, I'm not losing no sleep. I'm pissed off. It's annoying because I like that watch a lot. But I could live without it. It's an $80 watch. An $80 watch is different than the $2,300 fucking
I don't know why you call $80 Rolex a Rolex. It's not a Rolex. There is no $80 Rolex. Okay, so that should not be in there. But this is, I've studied the body language of people that lie. He has to tell the audience that there's something he lost. That the thing he lost is dear to him, even though it's a cheap asset, it's dear to him, but he can replace it. The one thing he cannot replace is the laptop, because he needs that laptop to create content. But that laptop is right there. He hasn't lost the laptop, right? He needs to create that illusion. Well, he needs to create something of loss to make the audience feel like he lost something. But in reality, he really hasn't lost anything. It's just a new story to make $1,000.
What you call it? You said time to refund the viewers. I mean, no. The thing is, bro, like, the stuff was stolen. We didn't know. So here's another thing, right? Because people are gonna let me stop this right.
So this was somebody in the audience telling him, hey, now that you found your stuff, you should refund the viewers.
Be even more pissed if it was a real Rolex. That's why I buy fake shit. People are gonna say, my tongue white as hell. I need to drink some water. Austin, you lied for donations. Bitch, first of all, shut up. Because that laptop, if we would have rounded off, it wasn't exactly $1,800, but if we rounded to the nearest whole number, it was $1,800. We only got $1,000 in donations yesterday. So I still came out of pocket $700. I still paid out of pocket $70 for 2 nights at this.
But who cares? They still put out $1,000 of their own money. Why are people giving you money to solve your problems? This is what these guys don't understand. Why should the guys that are watching me, the 40 people that are watching right now, why should you give me money to solve my problems? That is a theft of this. You're creating content. You get paid AdSense and Super Chats when you live stream. There's already a monetization pipeline. You're already making money. So why should people come out of pocket to cash out their own hard-earned money to help you? And even when they've helped you and the problem, quote unquote, is resolved, why are you upset if somebody says, hey, now that you found your stuff, maybe can you give the money back? This should tell you that everything to this guy is about milking that audience and disrespecting them on top of it. And he's gotten away with it for so long because nobody really keyed in on it. See, I'm only talking about this right now because he's now extended these scams to include Africans. If he does this in North America, I will never talk about this dude. I don't care about him like that. Okay? I think he's a horrible person. He's a horrible human being. Nobody should be watching him, frankly. What are you going to learn for some 25-year-old that has no work experience, no work history, no credit, no money, broke as hell, no retirement savings, no really stable relationship at home and abroad. This guy is nothing to learn. You should have no connections to people like this. These are horrible, horrible human beings that should have no access to you as a person. You should not be watching him. He's only gonna ruin your life. Take your money and ruin your life on top of it. This is why, and we're gonna get to this shortly because there's an update on Floyd Wallace. This is how you attract people like Floyd Wallace. And you find yourself in the company of people like Floyd Wallace who are molesting 5, 6, 7-year-olds